Welcome, everybody, and thank you so much for coming. And now we're going to start with this opportunity that we have of going into meditation and just giving deep gratitude to the world. Let's take some slow, deep breaths to get into that peaceful, receptive state. So we breathe in slowly and deeply. We hold our breath. We breathe out. And then we hold our breath. Let's do that for a few more breaths. Now let's listen for our heartbeat. Our heartbeat, which is a pulse of light coming down through the silver cord from our mighty iron presence, anchoring in our heart, giving us life. Let's just see and feel and bless that heartbeat. That heartbeat that anchors into that beautiful threefold flame, which is the anchorage of our mighty I Am presence within our physical bodies. Let's just connect with that beautiful flame as we sit in that expanded golden flame in the center, golden yellow flame of wisdom and illumination, perception and discrimination. We see our bodies in this beautiful, dazzling golden flame. To the right, we can see the pink flame, that glorious, dazzling pink flame of pure divine love. And then we see to the left of us that beautiful, expanded flame, that sapphire blue, bringing into us the feeling of the will, the power, the faith, and the protection from our mighty I Am presence. See and feel and bless this glorious light. Let's take our awareness now up through the top of our head, through the silver cord, to our mighty, beloved I Am presence. Let's see this glorious, all-powerful, all-knowing, all-loving presence smiling down on us. Our wonderful presence of God, I Am. And now we see in the center of our chest a beautiful golden sun forming, dazzling and brilliant like the noonday sun. The beautiful focus of light from our I Am presence. Open our hearts and send love and gratitude to our mighty I Am presence for beating our heart and giving us life. And now we see those rays from our beautiful sun in the center of our chest, dazzling and brilliant, billions and billions of rays, going forth and connecting up with each and every miniature sun in all the cells of our bodies, our 4 earthly bodies, all those little inner workers receiving this expanded light. Let's feel the joy, the happiness, and the gratitude of each and every little inner worker of our 4 earthly bodies. Sense and see and feel that wonderful light saturating our earthly bodies. And now let's just fill our feelings with a feeling of love and gratitude. And let's call to the beloved Ascended Masters, the beloved Ascended Master David Lloyd, the great God of gratitude, to fill us, each one and all mankind, with this feeling, that light substance, from the Ascended Master realm of gratitude and love. We see our beautiful suns turning a deep shade of pink with a golden radiance. Gratitude and love for all our many, many blessings. Gratitude and love to the great Ascended Hosts for these marvelous teachings. Gratitude and love for all our loved ones and our friends. Gratitude and love for our homes and our supply. Gratitude and love for all the many, many blessings that we receive daily on our earthly journeys. Gratitude to the great and beloved elemental kingdom, animate and so-called inanimate, the beauty and bounty of nature. God bless, love and thank them, each and every precious one. Gratitude to the beloved angels, and gratitude to all life on our beloved earth. And now we see these rays in this wonderful expanded state, forming a lattice of light, dazzling and brilliant. We see our entire earth folded in this glorious pink and golden light, saturating every part of life on our beloved earth, especially those parts of life that are never loved or thanked, with this wonderful gift, our opportunity of sending love, light, and gratitude to all life. And we just give deep, deep thanks for this. And it is such a blessing to be able to send out that gratitude to our world. So, beloved Trish, are you available to read?
Yes, Anthea, I'm here.
Thank you so much.
Good evening, good day, everybody. Before reading the words of a master, we say together with our mics muted, as suggested by beloved Lord Katumi, beloved presence of God, I am. It is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb that which is required of me. For life, I am so grateful. Beloved Master Katumi, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and mankind's comfort. We thank you. And now, great I am presence, take me within thyself. There, instruct me and cause me to retain the full memory of these inner instructions. Thank you. From beloved Saint Germain.
Thank you, beloved Trish. Bless you. Okay, so today we've got John, just also reading so beautifully always, and that's Pearls of Wisdom from beloved Ascended Master Bob, and that from the I Am Discourses, volume 12. And then we've got Pure Light from the Land of Love. It was a video I made quite a while ago from the beloved Mahachahan, but I just thought it would be nice to play it again. I think we've only played it like a couple of years ago even. All right, and then Terry's going to read for us How to Center Your Consciousness in the Threefold Flame in Your Heart by beloved Lord Vulcan. So we did listen to this, but I think it was also ages ago. And I just thought it would be really nice to revisit it. It sort of came up on the screen, and I thought, no, this would be a good one. And then I'm going to read from Friendship with the Gods, Lord Theophrastus, to get that spelling out, just saying right, Theophrastus. And very interesting because his activities are understanding and application of spiritual law. So I'm going to actually get to do it in 2 parts because it's quite long, but it's just really, really good. So thank you. And then I just thought I'd put a note here that there is this big kind of, everybody's talking about it, this global peace kind of meditation with the solar eclipse, this complete solar eclipse, which is happening mainly in America. But there is a pre-recorded meditation, or you can get on live. And I did put the link in that big WhatsApp group. I think most of you are probably in it, but actually maybe some of the Americans aren't. But there is this global peace meditations. But if you don't have the information, you'd like me to send it to you, please just hang on in the end, and then I'll take down your names and send it to you quickly. But because it's quite quick after we finished, I think it's about about 18 minutes after the hour. All right, so we're going to listen to beloved John reading this for us. Really wonderful words. Thank you.
Beloved Ascended Master Bob, excerpts from I Am Discourses, Volume 12, Discourse 8. In all that you meet in the outer world, beloved ones, please remember, you are really not dealing with individuals or personalities. You are dealing with a force, and whatever is less than perfection is a force acting, beloved ones. It is not always intelligent, but it is a force qualified that is acting through the accumulation of human discord. But you must remember, beloved students of the light, that in everything which confronts you, the first thought and feeling that should arise from within you should be, that appearance has no power. Why do I urge you so intensely about this? Because if you saw the activity of the energy which you release that stops that thing instantly where it is, and then as you call the power of light forth to dissolve and consume it, you have stopped its action and made it helpless, so to speak, while the power of light seizes it and it is no more. That is why I say to you, beloved ones, as you come to understand this great law more and more, you will see how there are just a few definite activities that, asserted with dynamic power in the acceptance of your I Am presence, stop everything in the human octave of discord and make it helpless until the powers of light take it away. This is as definite as when you hold a substance before you and turn upon it the flame of a blowtorch, and it is consumed. It is just as tangible and more powerful than your blowtorch, which consumes almost instantly, because you must understand more firmly than ever that all discordant forces have no power except that with which they were charged by human qualities. Therefore, the power of light is 1,000 times more powerful than human accumulation of any kind. That is what I want you to understand, if you will, beloved ones, and you will have no difficulty in handling the conditions that confront you. Those conditions that you have had in the past have really no power except when you feed your attention, when you feed your own life into the appearance to come back and so-called harm you. My dear ones, I tell you that this one point, if you really comprehend it, will set you free positively. An appearance in the outer world cannot touch you, cannot reach you, except when by your attention you feed your own life current of energy into it. Do you not see that? There is not a thing in the outer world of discord that would reach you, except if it got your attention and held it long enough for your current of life energy to flow into it. It comes right back because the power of your attention is the authority of your world. Therefore, when the messengers plead with the students throughout America to keep your attention off discordant things, it does not mean you do not know about them. You must see what is to be done in order to correct it. But that does not mean you allow your attention to feed into a thing until it begins to feed back to you again. That is so important to you. And beloved Ascended students, you who are the torchbearers of the future, if you understand the simplicity of these few fundamentals, you will make yourselves a power of light, and no discordant force will be able to touch you ever. Beloved students, remember your great privilege in wielding the scepter, the sword of blue flame, which you have in your mighty decrees, in the calling forth of perfection. That is as definite as if you took in your physical hand a sword of blue flame and directed it to dissolve all discordant conditions. These decrees are the mightiest thing in the world that mankind can use. and all mankind can use it. There are none that cannot, where they are calling to the presence to release the infinite power of light. Even a little child can do this, and does do it, with infinite power of action. Therefore, as you dissolve the discord that has been accumulated around you, and you stand forth in the full feeling of the victory of your life and your call to it, to release its power, then you will have found your freedom forever.
Amazing. Such wonderful words. Beloved Bob, bless his heart. Okay, we're going to listen to this. It's really lovely from the beloved Mahachahan. Pure Light from the Land of Love by the beloved Mahachahan. This is an excerpt from Electrons and the Elemental Kingdom from the Bridge to Freedom material, and it's compiled by Werner Schroeder. The electrons making up the physical heart, brain and body of each of mankind come joyously from the land of love. In contemplating this pure light dispensed so freely by the great God presence, many individuals experience a sense of unrighteousness and a feeling of unworthiness. Humbling oneself before the wonder of the Almighty is good, but not when it gives a sense of emotional martyrdom. Such persons are depressing to themselves and to others, not only by reason of their own radiation, but because unconsciously they probe, in a sense, mentally criticizing, into the human natures of those around them, which still require refinement. This does not assist in your progress, because it draws forth the influences which are constantly being released by unascended beings when their personal selves are touched. In relaxed contemplation, the Holy Christ Self will pour forth its fragrance, joy, harmony, and peace through every exquisite electron which composes the physical bodies of mankind. Blessing and acknowledging the lips and tongue each morning as being channels of God's holy breath, the Chela will speak with the voice of angels and bring harmony wherever they go. Blessing the ears each morning, they shall hear only the sounds of peace, for all else is illusion. Blessing the eyes, they shall see only the beauty and goodness of God's kingdom in each wayfarer they meet, in the flowers and growing things, even in the very roads and pavements upon which they tread, and which are made up by God's strength and energy flowing through their fellow men. The earth has now come to a point in its evolution when every man, woman, and child must come into agreement with the law of their being, and discontinue discord and distress, regardless of the present appearances of confusion being piled upon confusion. The earth is enfolded in the God power of infinite love, and is undergoing birth pains to bring forth the age of light, of peace, of harmony. To each Chela who, by their own cause of the expansion of the light, is assisting at this birth, I pour the strength and calm confidence of the heavenly host. The light from the heart of God. For your better understanding, I shall again remind you that the light from the heart of the God Self, the mighty I Am Presence, in its descent into physical form, goes straight into the secret chamber of the heart. From there it is returned to the brain, and the impulse of light thus reaches the sense consciousness, or what is called the intellectual understanding. The instruction from the I Am Presence thus descends on its ray of light, and, reascending upward, directs the brain cells to follow out certain divine directions, which would make the outer self a full representative of the God Self. The brain cells, however, are also connected with the 5 outer senses to the world of appearance, and the vibrations from the world of appearance are also constantly reporting to the brain. This is an accretion of fact and fancy picked up from the world without. The brain then has to struggle between accepting the divine direction from the heart or the dictates of so-called reason from the appearance world. Since it is the way of man to follow the line of least resistance, the pressure of feeling, therefore, prefers to accept the report of the outer senses, and so, as a general rule, the divine direction coming from the heart is ignored. Thus the individual becomes a pawn of the appearance world until, through contemplation and divine wisdom, however, he learns in peace to obey the directions of the heart, even in the face of the most appalling appearances to the contrary. Continuing to accept these reports of the outer senses, mankind will never make consistent advancement upon the spiritual path or be of value to the spiritual hierarchy, except in spurts. But be not discouraged, friends of my heart, for I too walked earth's ways, even as you do today. Thus we are grateful, and we love you for every spurt and every effort. By meditation, the Chela can so train himself to watch the light descending from the presence into the heart, and then reascending to the brain, so that he can clearly hear the directions of the presence, as he can hear a voice on the radio, although I might add, in most instances, it is more a flash of a picture than a worded expression. The pathway to mastery lies in the controlled consciousness, which is a radiating center of the causes and divine direction. You recognize, accept, and expand the God consciousness through peaceful study, contemplation, and one-pointed attention to the light from the heart of the inner one. And so today, as each of my beloved Chelas resolves to make a more determined effort to hear and follow the divine guidance from within, in love I pour greater blessings upon you. Yeah, just pearls of wisdom from the beloved Mahajan. Right, Terry's going to read. Thank you, beloved Terry.
Thank you. That was a good reminder.
It was. I know. I agree. Everything's a good reminder for us, I think.
Yes. Hello, everyone. How to center your consciousness in the threefold flame in your heart. An address by Lord Vulcan. A primary factor in the study of the evolution of man and the mastery to be attained by each life stream lies in a clear presentation of the center or focal point of the individual consciousness. The human consciousness, you have been told, is a conglomerate mass of thought and feeling and represents in essence a great cloud held together by a magnetic force within the center of that mass of moving energy. The heart center represents the intelligent thinking and feeling point of consciousness, and the area from the center of the circumference is the aura of radiation of that heart center of the individual's outer personality. The four lower bodies. In studying the four lower bodies as the contributing factors to the consciousness and as the qualifiers of tons of God energy, we see that the central point of consciousness is in constant motion, functioning in one or more of the four lower bodies, and is like a basketball tossed by the players in the course of the game. The individual thus functions from the heart of the emotional body, or the mental, or the etheric, or the physical, moving like the pendulum of a clock from one to the other, according to the particular experience and pressure and the wile of the body which tries to secure for the moment the prize. The body which secures the center of consciousness is highly energized during the time when that focus is within it, and therefore the lower bodies seek and fight with each other to secure the center of the individual consciousness through fair means or foul. This is a completely fatal condition for the progress of the life stream, because an individual whose central balance is constantly shifted to the authority of his lower bodies is a prey to his emotional outbreaks, his etheric memories, etc. The grail is within the heart. The grail provided for the focus of each life stream's consciousness is within the heart, and when the individual attains mastery, He holds his consciousness within the threefold flame in his heart, where perfect balance rules all his outer activities and where the light ray from his presence forms a direct line of communication, inspiration, and direction, which is much more easily received from the secret place of the Most High. If, however, any set of circumstances can throw the consciousness to the mercy of the emotional, mental, etheric, or physical bodies, the direct communication between the soul and the spirit is broken. You have read perhaps and seen in pictures how a boat in distress will be circled either by a plane or a rescuing vessel, but the turbulent sea between would not allow the lifeline or the connecting link to unite the two. It is in the same manner that the higher self, during the times of emergency, has to throw his line of force into the battling sea of the lower bodies, hoping to catch the consciousness in its rapid progress from one to the other. Most people are completely at the mercy of the lower bodies and find themselves functioning in an emotional frenzy or a mental battle, completely unaware that they have slipped from their moorings. Senile people in aging life streams often slip into the etheric body, and their consciousness remains there until their passing, and thus they enjoy reliving the scenes of yesterday. Your open doors. Your 4 lower bodies are like 4 rooms through which your consciousness reaches into the physical appearance world for certain defined effects. A, through the emotional body, it should absorb the qualities and feelings of the presence and radiate them. B, thus through the mental body, the consciousness absorbs knowledge, receives instruction from the presence, and gives it forth. C, the etheric body should be a storehouse of all the divine memories of the past and should be used as a library. D, and the physical body should be a vessel through which the contact could be made with the 3-dimensional plane. All these bodies, however, should be open doors through which the consciousness works, maintaining its anchorage always within the constantly flowing stream of energy in the heart. The purpose of stilling yourself. You will find upon contemplation and observing yourselves how elusive is the center of consciousness and how quickly it slips from one to the other of your bodies before you are even conscious of it. The purpose of stilling oneself is manifold, but one particular activity is to draw the consciousness back into the secret chamber of the heart, and then to function from within the light ray at all times. Even the mental contemplation of this gives you a feeling of poise, mastery, and detachment. You will always have a direct line of communication from headquarters, and you will not release energy unkindly because from the foundation of the sacred water of life within your heart, there can go no unkind emanation. It is only when the heart center of consciousness energizes one or more of the lower bodies that they seize upon the creative principle and dishonor God's name by sending it forth imperfectly. If these lower bodies cannot get the heart center of your consciousness, they have no independent authority, and they know this. Here you have one of the most powerful ways to mastery if you will contemplate it. All the accumulation in your 4 lower bodies could not act and could be purified and consumed without struggle if the center of the intelligent consciousness of the outer self could be maintained in the heart of the presence and not be allowed to be coaxed forth by any external attempt, trying it to the caprices or the whim or of any of the 4 lower bodies. Being directly concerned with drawing the consciousness into the threefold flame in your heart, you will find your body straight, your sense of struggle greatly diminished, and you will have an alert, calm poise that should amaze you in your forward progress. I thank you for this opportunity to make your acquaintance and visit with you, and I offer you on the ever-expanding altar of your endeavors to become the Ascended Master Consciousness, my particular service, yours for the asking.
Thank you, beloved Terry. It's just such wonderful information, such an important reminder. They always bring these things, which are so important for us. I just thought that was really well put by Lord Velcome. Bless him. Thank you. All right, so these are just 2 gems. Actually, Antoinette, and I don't think she said she was running late tonight. She might not be here on time, and I might have to read the decrees for her, and I don't see her in yet. I hope she gets back in time. But anyway, the power of resurrection, she read this the other day in one of our early morning services, and it was just so lovely. This part, anyway, from Saint Germain. And he says, every man has his own Easter when the soul, awakening from its long sleep, stretches its arms out toward its God and invokes the life-giving currents of the resurrection to revitalize the divine pattern that has lain dormant through the centuries. As surely as the fruit tree shares in the miracle of a new birth, so surely does every soul, so invoking the resurrection flame, share in the second birth and become a full flower in the garden of the spiritually elect, the God-free spirits, who are externalizing the will of God through flesh and through spirit. I have known that Easter, and you shall know it too, one day when the longing for the soul, when the longing of the soul for the light is greater than the clamor of the personal self for survival at the cost of delayed mastery. Just such wonderful words from beloved Saint Germain. And this is from beloved Polaris. And it's actually from the 7 sacred weeks given to beloved Morgan Le Fay. And it's just lovely as well. Inside each cell, there is a point of light. It usually does not shine because, like the sun on a cloudy day, it is obscured by the shadows of your negative accumulation that surround it. These points of light form a matrix, connecting all cells with your chakras and aligning your entire atomic structure to the frequency of the threefold flame in your heart, which is the abode of the Christ in your physical body. When the points of light are well released, this matrix is fully activated, and then the Christ within your heart emerges in its fullness, expanding its golden rays into your cells. And when these rays intersect with the points of light, they expand hundreds of times more. And then at this point, the released intense light consumes all remaining shadows and visibly illuminates your body. This is the basis of what you know as resurrection. I thought that was just really well put. Thank you, beloved Polaris. And we know Polaris and Magnus are the ones that are actually straightening very carefully the axis of our earth. God bless them both. And now we're going to say this wonderful decree together for all the ones that have left their physical body and are caught in the psychic and astral realms. And we know it's such an important decree and such a wonderful opportunity to help them. So we say together, beloved presence of God, I am in me, a beloved immortal threefold flame of eternal truth within my beating heart, and beloved Saint Germain. While my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream, including that in my causal body, be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be drawn into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated destructively qualified energies of their life streams purified and transmuted, so that when they are summoned for re-embodiment by the lords of karma, they bring into incarnation only a heritage of perfection, and carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We accept this done now with full cosmic power, and so be it, beloved I am. And we thank you for this opportunity. And now this was lovely. It came in one of the Telegram groups or one of the WhatsApp groups. So I downloaded it. It's really actually lovely. I hope you enjoy it.
0 to 40 miles an hour in under a second. The fastest acceleration of any bird of prey. Short, rounded wings and a foot-long tail steer through dense forest with unparalleled agility. Yet even she can be outmaneuvered. Other, much smaller creatures here possess astonishing abilities that can defeat the phantom of the forest. With specialized eyesight adapted to low light, the chickadee is first to spot the airborne threat. And first to raise the alarm. A coded message, broadcasting the hawk's position and speed. Squirrels not only recognize the chickadee's call, they've learned to mimic it. Almost perfectly. In seconds, the warning is retweeted from one animal to another. It relays through the forest at over 100 miles per hour. More than twice as fast as the hawk. Message received, loud and clear. Enemy approaching, low and fast. When the little guys look out for each other, it keeps them one step ahead. You don't have to be big and tough to survive. What you really need are friends. Welcome to the world of animal alliances, where creatures communicate and collaborate in wonderful ways and form the most unexpected partnerships.
Just so beautiful. I just so enjoyed that. I'm sure you did too. Really, what a wonderful thing in nature. Just so amazing, isn't it? All right, so now we're going to say our decree, as we always do every week. We have this wonderful opportunity, and I'm sure many of us say decrees for the animals when we are on our own too during the week. So we say together, beloved I am presence of all mankind, charge your mighty light of mercy and compassion to flow through us all and bring comfort to the animal kingdom. May each human being remember and accept their responsibility as guardians and protectors of this planet's pure and innocent life until all is set free and their divine plans fulfilled. We so decree it and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done and we thank you. Thank you, thank you. Right, I'm going to read now. Whoops, let me just see. I think somebody's got their video on maybe. Let me just see. Oh, I don't see it. All right, so let me just, okay. I'm going to change the screen. All right, from beloved Lord Theophrastus. And so he says to us, I am he who followed Plato and Aristotle in the peripatetic school. So that means a school traveling from place to to teach. I shall impart to you in simple terms answers which are imperative to the understanding and application of the spiritual law. The karmic board is a council which voluntarily assumed both the responsibility and obligation of meting the necessary lessons required by each individual who has taken embodiment upon the planet Earth. All of mankind were originally created in the image and likeness of the Father, Mother, God, without taint of sin. Each one was endowed with the power of free will in using his creative faculties to fulfill his portion of the divine plan. While each individual utilizes this free will to fulfill his divine missions, the first golden age flourished. At that time, there was no requirement for the karmic board. The second and third golden ages completed their course in a like manner. The cycle of the fourth age upon the planet Earth found her a voluntary hostess to a people of other planets who had rebelled against God's law and were thus planetary orphans. And we know them as the laggards, as they're described in the Bridge to Freedom. Then the peoples of Earth, despite the protection invoked from beloved Lord Michael and other divine beings, succumbed to the subtle sin of curiosity. Their experimentation with the misuse of free will caused what is known as the fall of man. They became enamored of their use of the creative powers, independent of God direction, and that which you know as the soul was born. Anticipating this rebellion against the Father, Mother, God, and the resultant discord which would ensue, 3 divine beings volunteered to assist anyone so enmeshed in this personal and mass creation of imperfect thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Thus, the first karmic board was formed. Through successive ages, due to recalcitrance upon the part of teachers as well as students, the number of members of the karmic board has been increased to 7, each one representing a particular God virtue temporarily lost by man. The divine beings who comprise the karmic board qualify for their office according to the requirement. Thus, the office and the individual being are not always the same. At the close of each embodiment, the soul is required to appear before the karmic board. Here he is given opportunity to explain the reason for the activities in the last earthly embodiment. The karmic board in turn looks upon the motives behind such activities and assigns each soul to a realm whose vibratory action is akin to such a one's consciousness. Also at this time, a teacher either volunteers or is assigned to such a soul so that it will better understand the reason for its being, and upon its return to earth in the next embodiment, have opportunity to make restitution. And we'll finish that off next week. Really well put. So it's interesting that the soul was only created after we had fallen, because there was no need, it was all good before that. So it was just the causal body being expanded. All right, so now we're going to listen to this song, Gentry, the Gentleman Trio. Just lovely. I really enjoyed it too. They're just lovely. They were giving some delayed passengers a surprise. I'm sure you'll enjoy it too. And they're singing that wonderful song. I'm sure we all love it, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And dreams that we dream really do come true. It was just lovely. So we're going to change that now.
We just got delayed an hour. And it's cold. It's freezing. So we're going to sing a little something to warm the people. I'm not sure if I can film him.
We will now be your waiting entertainment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are sorry the weather sucks. We're sorry for the delay, but we hope this cheers you up just a little bit. that's where you'll find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Come oh, I can't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. Somewhere over the rainbow, yours, way up high. So please don't, please don't, please don't. There's no need to complicate, 'cause our time is short. I'm yours, I'm yours. I'm somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Come true. Come true.
Okay, bless them. I mean, they're really good at singing. They're obviously a professional bunch. So I thought it was just lovely though. Just lighting up those people, making them smile. Really lovely. And may those dreams we dream come true, really. So now Antoinette's not back, I see. So I'm going to take us through the decrees. So we're now going to just focus on our mighty I Am presence. As we make these decrees, we know that mighty presence and the great ascended host go into action and fulfill them for us. So we have this wonderful opportunity to call in the light. And we say together, mighty I Am presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely, and illumine the source so this may never act again, and raise up to positions of power the divinely chosen leaders. Replace all with the ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. And now our tube of light for protection, which is so, so important for us every day, morning and night, and whenever needed, to call it into action. So we say together, mighty I Am presence, beloved Archangel Michael and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all-powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. And I am grateful that we are given whatever added protection is needed. And what we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones, and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. And we thank you. We just take a moment now and we actually visualize this. As we make those calls, our mighty iron presence intensifies that tube of light and clothes us always in that armor of light, fashioned from beloved Archangel Michael's armor of light. We just visualize and see it around our four earthly bodies. That thick wall at the edge, impenetrable to anything not of the light. We see it around our loved ones and all the constructive people, places, conditions, and things through and around our entire planet. All those standing up for truth, justice, and freedom everywhere. Protect, protect, protect them all. And we just give deep, deep thanks for this. And now we've got this wonderful opportunity to call in that violet fire. So important to transmute all the stress that's been created over millennia by all of us. We've all been responsible in one way or another. And we say together, mighty iron presence and beloved Saint Germain, and those that minister to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire and cause a mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels descend with your purple ones of fire and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all, cause, core, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with the ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our decree for the elementals. I am the light of God that never fails, purifying, loving, thanking, and blessing the great directors of the elemental kingdom and every beloved earth, water, air, and fire elemental for your ceaseless service to me and to all mankind. I am the mighty cosmic light awakening all mankind to the great intelligence of this kingdom. And so be it, beloved I am. We thank you. And in the name of my mighty I am presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I decree I am the presence charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection right now and forever. I am the presence blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. Beloved cosmic I am presence and great goddess of liberty, direct the cosmic light of liberty as of 1,000 suns into the cause and core of anything attempting to delay the divine plan of the great white brotherhood for the earth's eternal freedom and release us from all tyranny here and now. And so be it, beloved I am. We thank you. And now our decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice blazing throughout the world, right now and forever. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury. Knowing that I am all-powerful, then I know that only divine justice can be done everywhere, here and now. And beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails throughout the world right now and forever. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. Thank you, thank you. And now, as Antoinette always does, which is such a wonderful thing to do, we call by the power, the love, and the authority of our mighty I am presence to you, beloved mighty victory, that mighty cosmic being from Venus. And we ask now that you charge into each one of us and all those bringing in the new golden age, the almighty feeling of victorious accomplishment, as we say together this decree. I am the victory of the light. I am the victory of the light. I am the victory of the light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere, right now and forever. We accept these calls answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and doubled each instant of each hour until fully manifest. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. Thank you. And now we finish off, as we always do, with that wonderful opportunity of calling for that light substance from the secret love star. And we just call to all those mighty cosmic beings from the great central sun that are holding this focus. We bless and thank you. This mighty focus, which will be shining through our beloved earth for the next 2,000 years. That supreme light, so powerful, with cosmic divine love, that it can never, ever be requalified by human thoughts or feelings. And we ask now, beloved I am presence, great beloved cosmic beings, direct these mighty rays into the hearts and four earthly bodies of all mankind, transmuting and replacing all that has been transmuted with that violet flame, replacing it with this substance that can never be requalified, the supreme light. Let's just see and feel this light going forth, doing its perfect work. And we ask that it be directed into all the elemental kingdom, every earth, water, air, and fire elemental, flooded with this great gift of cosmic divine love from the secret love star. Let's just feel and see our beloved earth now blazing with this glorious pink and golden light, the supreme light, causing a mighty victory of the light over all humanly created darkness. Let's just feel in our hearts this great gift. Feel in our hearts the joy of every heart evolving on this beloved earth. All the people of the beloved planet feeling this gift, this wonderful feeling of pure divine love, and bringing into each and every one of us that knowing that we are truly one holy family, one big family on this beloved earth. Let's just get that feeling of unity, of peace, of happiness, of joy, and of freedom for every part of life evolving on this beloved earth. And we just give deep thanks to all the beloved great beings invoked. And we just give thank you, everybody, for assisting and calling in this light. And now we're going to do, who would like to do the closing invocation? I'm just thinking, we might like to do that. Janae, do you have a screen? Are you able to read the closing invocation for us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, marvelous. Thank you.
Beloved I am presence and beloved Master Cthulhu, nourish the seeds planted in my consciousness so that the ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and the world of all my fellow men. Beloved presence of God, I am, pour the light of thy great glory upon my consciousness and nourish the seeds planted by the masters. We thank you.
Thank you, beloved Janae. Lovely. So there we have it, beloveds. And then let's just take a moment and just send love and gratitude to our own I Am Presence and to all the divine beings and just all life on our beloved earth that serves us. Deep, deep gratitude. Just a moment. Thank you. And that's lovely. And I like this. I found this. It says, faith tells me that no matter what lies ahead of me, God is already there. I just thought that was lovely to finish off with that lovely feeling that we know all is well. We just got to hold that consciousness and hold the feeling of this golden age dawning for our beloved Saint Germain. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming. And yeah, so also right, so I'll see, I've got a message from Donna and one from Jenna, from Jenny, and I will send you things. So it was in that main I Am Ascended Master Teaching WhatsApp group. Let me just stop the share here. And so yeah, I can send it to you individually. I'll have to email it, I think. But I'm sure you on that group, Donna, but I'll send it. Anyway, thanks, everybody.
I want it too. I'm Jenna. I want it.
Okay, all right.
I think I saw it.
Let me just make a note here of who I've got to send it to. So,
well, it's under I Am Good Hope Sanctuary or I Am Decrees.
it's under the main one. It's not in Signal or Telegram. I don't think I put it there. I just put it in the
No, it's in WhatsApp. Now you've got a new thing. It's called I Am Ascended Master Teachings, and you go into that, and then underneath that is I Am Victor. Is it under announcements?
Yeah, it's under announcements.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. Okay, so it's there. So yeah, you can get it there. So I still need to send it to Jen is on Telegram. Huh, Jen? So I need to send it to you there. And then so Jenna, I'm sure, are you on WhatsApp? Have you not got that link?
Yes, I have it. Yes, send it to me there.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Anthea. And thank you for the beautiful service and for everyone present. Love, light, and blessings, and all enjoy the meditation.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Anthea.
Thank
you, everybody.
Anthea, it's Mickey. Would you put my name on the list too, please?
Yeah, I will.
Mine too, please.
Yeah, I'm only on your email, I think.
Okay, hold on. I need to get a pen here now. Hold on. And find some way of remembering all these names.
It's meditation for peace in Israel and Gaza.
It's meditation for peace in America. I don't know. So they said Gaza and all that, but I think, oh, here we go. I think it
Well,
is.
that's what the heading is.
Oh, yeah.
That I see here. It says meditation for peace in Israel and Gaza. Globalpeacemeditation.com.
That's it.
But it's
that
just,
works.
anyway, it's really like a peace meditation, but it's at the time of this, the eclipse. So it's
Right now.
I need to hold on a second. Let me get. Otherwise,
So the other thing we want to mention, while we've still got people, that Anthea is coming to California in June. Hi, Morel. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
And hi, Cecilia, Nikki.
Hello.
Anyway, and we're going to do a gathering on the summer solstice, starting on June 20th. Is a Thursday, similar lineup, or with Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday go up to the mountain, see how far we can get up there. But anyway, that's June 20, starting June 20th is the Thursday, and then the 21st and the 22nd at my place. I got a new place here with a violet flame temple, which is anyway. So just, put it in your, think about it, because it's not that far away. It's only a couple of months. Well, May, June, it's a little over 2 months.
Yes,
Anyway.
wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah. It was really Janae. I don't know if Janae was up with the kind of spearheaded it all, because she said, come and run a workshop, and she bought a place. I mean, it all fell into place. Janae, you should tell the story, beloved, and how you got this property, and she's gonna make it a sanctuary. It's so lovely. Tell us the story. We can't hear you. I think you're still muted.
It actually started back in November with my son, and we visited the western slopes of Colorado, which is where the retreats are for Saint Germain and God de Boer. And we had, I would say, a transformational experience. It's changed both of our lives, and there's just been constant guidance to do something. And so how it emerged now is we're my sister and I are creating a retreat together, a sanctuary in north of Ocala, Florida. And I didn't really understand how important Florida has been, because it's really been like a beacon of hope and light in this country. And now I understand it because it's so close to Cuba, and the retreat there of Saint Germain and Archangel Zadkiel. And I feel their influence in the state and in this area. So we're building an outpost of this retreat in using our home. So this is what I'm totally consumed with right now. This is part of why I haven't been able to be in the group, because I'm selling a house and buying a house and renovating a house and trying to get everything in place by the 8th of June. When Anthea comes, and we have a 2-day workshop for people in the area. So there's just some momentum that's building here that it's outside of me. I'm trying to listen very carefully and be a good servant.
Wow.
Very nice.
Oh, please come.
Anthea, I've just sent a link on the chat group here that I think maybe the Global Peace Meditation link. If you want to have a look, then maybe everyone can take it from this, because it should be happening in about 7 minutes' time.
Okay, brilliant. Well, there you go. Well done, Jen. That's such a smart thing to do.
Is that the correct link?
I'm sure it's the correct link. Let me just check here. So you put it in the chats, huh?
Yes, to you directly.
To me.
Just in case. in case it's incorrect, I can share with everyone if it is correct.
I'm sure it's correct. That's got to be the Global Peace Meditation. I know it says Peace for Israel and God, but I think that's the one. So please share it on the main one. Thanks, beloved Jane.
Okay.
Marvelous.
Because it looks to me like it's a YouTube link. In other words, I don't think it's a live Zoom link. It's just you listen to the YouTube. Is that what your understanding is?
Hold on. I'm going to get on now. Hold on. I'm going to get on.
Anything YouTube, so.
The other one I told you. But
Well,
I think
suppose it could be. There's one live YouTube live guided meditation. Okay, that's maybe it then.
so. There is a YouTube live one, and there's a pre-recorded one as well, as far as I know.
Yeah, so this link has them both. Whoops, I must just stop that. It looks like the live one is already might have finished,
Yeah.
but either way, that's the link there.
Well, no, there's one. It says English live stream. I'm hearing music on it.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to get off and go and open up that link.
Okay, marvelous. Well, that's probably all of us.
Thank you. Love you all.
Love you all.
bless you.
Yeah, bless you. Thank you. We'll see you there.